Believe it or not, there are some souls out there who don't have their own special little place carved out in cyberspace. If you're one of them and you're looking to craft your own website, the process can seem quite daunting, but Juliet has found a way to make it all rather simple.
If you haven't figured it out yet, the web is everyone's source of information. For that very reason, I'm looking to get my own website on the go, but I'm too worried about the complex algorithms it takes to develop one. Where do I start? What's a girl to do? Stress not. I have found two web design extraordinaires that will help me with the quick fix to getting my site running and looking great. David and Mark Perrell are the founders and brains behind a professional premium web theme company called Obox. Obox themes and plugins supply good-looking templates which you install onto your website, giving it an instantly better look and feel at a minimal price.
To start designing a website, first you need to know all the technologies that you use. So you can either study or you can just use Google, and that's how we did it. And then from there, it's a matter of drawing up the design in Photoshop or a program which we use, Fireworks. And then from there, you can start coding it and turning it into something that works on the screen.
WordPress is used by millions of individuals, businesses, and organizations around the world. It can be downloaded for free at wordpress.org and installed anywhere as the backbone for a website. It's open source, meaning all of its codes and files are free to use, customize, and enhance.
WordPress is a relatively easy content management system to use. The initial setup is a bit complicated, but we assist with that. But once it's up and running and you know how to, you've learned the initial phase of adding posts and pages, then it really is a breeze. That's why over 33 million people or 100 million people use it.
The reason you'd add an Obox theme to your website is basically to give it like an overall polished feel. When you're using a free theme, sometimes they're not as well rounded in the way a premium theme is used. So it adds extra functionality and it gives it a much better look.
The Obox Design Collection features premium WordPress themes for bloggers, businesses, and freelancers. When logging onto oboxdesign.com, searching for the perfect theme can be filtered by using the checkboxes on the left-hand side to refine your search.
What makes Obox stand out from ordinary web themes, we put a lot of focus in the user experience. So our themes take the user through setup process and
journey,
basically to teach them how to use the theme.
The benefits of an Obox theme for developers is that not only do we pay a lot of attention to the design and the front end, which a normal visitor seeing your website will see. We want to make sure that any developer can pick it up, start modifying it, and understand our code, the methods that we use in our code. Because even though we're all speaking the same programming language, there's many ways of presenting it. So we have to come up with a sort of very generic way that anyone who, whether they're a novice developer or professional developer, can pick it up, immediately understand the flow of the code and modify it for their customer.
There's plenty of design reference on the net. So if you're battling to decide on an aesthetic, have a surf around and see what appeals to you. When you're getting your website ready for the enormous hub that is the net, remember that it's only as memorable as you make it look.